Hi everyone, Emily with Floor by Emily Jane. Today I'm going to be making a tutorial video on how to make the spiral center that I just started posting on my Facebook and Instagram account this week. I just started making these and I really love how dramatic they are, and Nicole on my Facebook page requested a tutorial video, so that is what I'm going to be doing today. So I have a set that I'm finishing up. It's a nursery set that someone purchased from me on Instagram. And this is the flower that it is going to be the center of. So this is my Frida template, and I didn't put the smallest layer of petals in here to make room for this big center. I think it's more dramatic that way. So I am going to show you how to make that, and then you can see me add it in. Alright, so what you need is you need to have a Cricut machine. And then you need to purchase the dandelion image in Design Space. So it's 99 cents, and you can adjust it, adjust the size of it, cut it as many times as you want for that 99 cents. So definitely a great deal. And I will post the dimensions of these cuts in the description of this video, because I don't know them off the top of my head since I just have it saved. But I will post those so you can type that in, and then it will cut exactly like these. So to make it a little more dramatic, I cut two of these thinner pieces, and then I have one of the center pieces. You could always do, I usually just do 1 and 1. You can do 2 and 2 of these. I think that would look really nice too, having 2 of the center ones, or the smaller ones. These are the center, and then this is wrapped around this piece. So you can change it up. You can have 2 of these, but 1 in a yellow and then 1 in this green. You can make all kinds of different things. So first I'm going to trim this edge. How thick this is, I don't want the center to stick up from the flower that much, so I'm going to trim that. Trim it down. And then I am going to fold it, the other way. Fold it over, and then instead of gluing them perfectly aligned like this, I'm going to move it over to the side. So I'm going to take my glue gun and put a line of glue right here. And then I'm going to take the corner and glue that down. So see how it's not perfectly aligned? That's exactly how I want it. And that's what the back looks like, same thing. So now I'm going to do the same thing for these ones. I don't want this center to stick up too much, so I'm going to cut this down. And this is all about preference. If you want it to stick up really high, you don't need to cut it, but that's how I like it, so I'm gonna do that. And then same thing, add your glue, and then fold it over. There you go. And one more time. This one didn't cut so clean. That's okay though. You won't be able to see it. One other thing that I recommend when you're cutting these on your Cricut machine, I use a mat that has been used a few times. Well, I've had the mat that I use to cut these, I've had for a couple months. So it's not as sticky anymore, and it helps. So if you are just purchasing a Cricut or you just bought new mats, do not use those mats, the new ones, to cut these, because these lines are too thin, and it'll be so terribly hard to take them off the mat. So if you have mats that are a little older and not as sticky anymore, that is what I recommend using. Because I tried, before I made this video, I was cutting these out and I tried using my new mat and it just like completely tore the entire thing apart. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to my smallest one. These are my two larger ones for the outer layer. Here's my smaller one. And I'm going to fold this in. So where I overlapped, I want this part to be facing me, and then I'm going to fold it in. And it's going to look messy at first. So I do it a couple times, and then I glue. And then I keep folding. And I wrap this around, and then I glue the edge. And there you go. It's so cute. It looks like the top of an ice cream cone. So there's that part. And then now I'm going to take one of these and I'm going to do the same thing. So the part where it overlaps, I want to be facing me, and then I'm going to add glue. And then I'm going to place the smaller one on top of this where the edges line up, so it's not hanging over. I want the bottoms of them to line up. And then you just wrap it around, and it is super cool. Okay. And then I'm going to glue the edge. There you go. And then I'm going to do the same thing with my last one. And I'm going to have it start the same place that the other one ended to keep them even. Oh, this is so cool. And then I'm gonna glue the edge again and then fold it over. And then I'm just gonna hold it for a few seconds. Look how cool that is. Oh, I love it. I love these centers. Hold it, let it dry. And then I'm just gonna place my hand and push it down. This is all about preference too. If you want it to stick up higher, you can keep it like that. If you want it flat, you can do that. So there you go. Now I'm going to place it in the center of my flower. And that sits up too high for me. So I'm going to cut this down. Perfect. Oh, I love it. I like mine flattened a little more, so I go to the edge and I push it down. And there you go. And then you're going to put glue around the rim. I do 2 layers. And then I'm going to place it right in the center and then just hold it for a few seconds. All right, and there you go.